Yesterday, we discussed the multitude of developers that were on the internet with impunity celebrating the death of a man who did nothing but go around the country, around the world even, and have debates with people, arguing his merits, arguing their merits. And because they were unable to defeat him in the debate, they offed him. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend and tell y'all like I was like some Charlie Kirk aficionado. Like I was like watching all of his content and no. That would be a lot. But I have seen a lot of his debates and he makes a lot of factual points. Some of his stuff was edgy, but such as the rest of us, right? And so he didn't deserve to have his death celebrated. Same thing with Kevin Samuels and many others who had their deaths celebrated. And now we can at least take solace in the fact that Sucker Punch has taken action against the employee that was celebrating this man's death. And so how much stock do you take into that? I don't know, but we're going to talk about it. Before we do, guys, we're trying to get to 18,300 subs by next Thursday. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully we can reach our goal of 20,000 by the end of the year. At first it was 30,000. YouTube did what it did. We're not going to complain about it. All right. So go ahead and do that for me. Let's get back into it. Drew. Okay. This is the person that we talked about yesterday whom made the comments that she made, okay? And Grum says, the ghost of Yoté dev who celebrated Charlie Kirk's death has been fired. She says, I would do it again 100 times stronger, okay? So this is the person, Drew. Now, I mean, you can see what type of person this is. She, her, Seattle, my views are my own, all of this goofy. You see who follows them. Kate Bush, or AKA Airbagged. That moron follows them. Okay, motherfucker goes, if standing up against fascism is what cost me my job I held for 10 years, I would do it again 100 times stronger. Now, you see this person says fascism. Let's go ahead and take a look at what fascism actually is. The meaning of fascism is a populist political philosophy, movement, or regime such as that of fascists that is a populist political philosophy, movement, or regime such as that of fascisti that exalts nation and often race above the individual, that is associated with a centralized autocratic government headed by a dictatorial leader, and that is characterized by severe economic and social regimentation and by forcible suppression of opposition. I mean, clearly this does not apply to many of the people they try to apply this word to, but whatever. Okay. And this person says, did you really get fired? If so, please post a GoFundMe. I'll pay the money for the game directly to you instead of buying it. And Drew says, I don't need any money. Ghost of Yoté is an amazing game made by 200 people I love dearly. Donate to families in Gaza, the Trevor Project, or ACLU. I find it interesting that these people seem to believe that the families in Gaza would be on their side. You do realize those are some of the most homophobic people on the planet, right? Like in places like that, you can literally get your head cut off for being a booty bandit, whatever. Anyway, and then Grum says her LinkedIn now shows a date of September 25. So she's been there for 10 years, well, really 9, but September 2016 through September 2025. So she is now looking for work. This is Drew Harrison, senior look dev and texture artist. So there you have it. She's been fired. Now the questions for you is going to be, is that suffice enough? Ghost of Yoté is facing a boycott, and if you need any evidence to know that they're facing a boycott, PlayStation UK posted this: a lone mercenary, 6 outlaws in a beautiful landscape waiting to be explored. Okay? You can shove this game and its developers up your arse. This person is posting a screenshot of them refunding the game. Nope, this game can FO. I don't know what FO is. Somebody posting an article, Sucker Punch Dev. Are you serious? You do nothing to disavow speech? You got a problem, Sony. I mean, look at all of these people that are flooding their comments with, just discourse about what this person said. And here's the thing. I would agree. I don't think that firing this person was enough. You got to come out and make a statement. You got to come out and disavow. You got to come out and make a firm statement that, hey, we do not stand by these comments, nor does anyone else at our company. Anybody who even utters a single word or thought of celebrating the death of a man who committed no crimes, did nothing but say his opinion, will be terminated for Sucker Punch. That's not what they did. And so unfortunately, we're going to wait till the game come out to see. And as part of this, they're probably saying, look at Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy was being boycotted allegedly, and then all of a sudden, it was the top selling game of the year. So maybe we won't be affected like that. I doubt it, because you're underestimating how many people had the common sense idea that a man in a wig does not belong in a woman's bathroom. And so most people was on the side of, most people are on the side of J.K. Rowling. In this particular instance, I don't think most people are on the So we'll see though. I'm not gonna say it's gonna flop. I am saying it's losing a lot of sales. You can come over here to this post. Ghost of Yoté is less than 3 weeks away. What is your current hype level? This person says mine is 9 out of 10. It's going to be amazing, but I really hope Sony does market this game like crazy. Well, I don't know. But here's people in his comments saying, unfortunately, with recent developments in their staff, I can't give my money. And here's another thing. For those of you who are saying I'm not going to let the comments of one person affect an entire studio, well, I want you to consider this. And you do what you do with your own money. I'm not telling you that you should boycott the game. I'm just telling you why people are boycotting the game. You do what you do though. If you seriously believe that this person felt comfortable enough to come out on the internet and say something like that because no one else at the company felt that way, then you're wrong. They said that because they felt like people at the company understood and believed the same thing they believed, and they didn't have any fear about losing their job. If they did, they would just laugh about it amongst each other at work. But that's not what she did. She came out and said it online because she truly believed that the people at her company felt the same way she do, and she didn't feel like she was going to be facing any sort of repercussions for that. She was wrong, but maybe not because the people at the company feel differently, but maybe because there was so much pressure on this person or on this company that they had to do something. But yeah, so you can see the interest. Some people are saying day one buy 10 out of 10. I mean, I guess, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait to see the Steam numbers. This game, in my opinion, if you take all things considered, if this would have been Jin Sakai Ghost of Tsushima 2, this game, and I'm pretty sure it's not coming out on Steam, this game should have well over 5 million in sales. 5 million units sold in its first week. That's what it should have. Is it going to have that? I don't know. Based on what did Ghost of Tsushima sell? So according to Google AI, Ghost of Tsushima sold over 2.4 million units worldwide in its first 3 days, a record-breaking launch for a first-party PlayStation 4 title and its debut as an original IP. By the end of the first week, it sold over 2.4 million units globally and set a new standard for PS4 first-party sales. Japan selling 221,915 copies in the first week there. So there it is. So yeah, this game should sell over 5 million. This game should definitely, because when people bought the game that time, they had no idea. Now everybody know what Ghost of Tsushima is. So theoretically, the sequel should do 5 million. It should do double of what the first one did. But it's PlayStation exclusive. This came out on the PS4. Everybody had a PS4. Not everybody has a PS5. So I don't know. We'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments as always. May the grift be with you. I'll talk to y'all later. Video.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.